pick, I would say.
I feel like there's so many heroes to catch him this game. They have the Legionnaire,
Yeah.
the Behemoth, and the Bensington. I'm very worried for the Soul Stealer. No, that doesn't mean it could not work, but I think it's going to be very hard to get the Soul Stealer to the point where he becomes scary.
They...
So they look like they want to run Tri-Lane Engineer top. That is a pretty nasty Tri-Lane. And if Team Tim decides to fight that, that could be very troublesome for them. A Engineer Magnus Luna Tri-Lane is a lot of aggression. Now they have Drunken Master going to the solo short lane. He's going to meet a mixture of heroes here. It's Imbaboy playing the Bensington this game. And they have Behemoth down here as well as Andromeda, so pretty strong tri-lane there facing the Drunken Master. What do you think about Legionnaire facing the tri-lane up top? Is he just going to have to give up this lane and go into the jungle? Or does Team Tim immediately rotate their tri-lane to fight this?
If he do go jungle, I think mid is gonna get punished in the Hellborn side. So I think he needs to stay on the lane to just take the blow from Torture.
So I personally think with this current lane setup that this favors the Legion side. The Drunken Master is a much harder hero to bring down than the Legionnaire without an escape. Now, the Legionnaire, we talked about he could rotate into the jungle, but that could open up a can of worms for rotations onto mid lane and whatnot. Speaking of mid lane, we have Soul Stealer versus Torturer. This almost kind of goes back to old school classic con, I feel like, right? Soul Stealer versus Torture, that's not really a matchup we see nowadays, but I want to say Torture has the edge here early on, maybe Soul Stealer later. I don't know, maybe you can give your thoughts on this mid matchup.
I would agree with you. I think Soulstealer is gonna suffer a bit early game, but when he gets to level 3, I think it's gonna plane out a bit.
Torture's already doing very well with 3 last hits.
Yeah, Soulstealer is
That's
such a weak.
4 of the first creep wave.
Yeah.
So yeah, Legionnaire's already jungling. They have top lane completely open, which means Engineer is complete free farm. We see the support's already moving through the Hellborn jungle.
I would love to see a rotation that Soulstealer goes top instead and Angie plays mid, because they have way more kill potential that way, and Soulstealer can farm top easily.
I mean, that could very well be possible. They have decided to prioritize the farm on Engineer. Maybe they want him to have the good start, because Soul Stealer can definitely be a flash farming recovery, and meanwhile, a recovery hero. But meanwhile, the Legionnaire is fighting off the Magnus and the Aluna here. There's no mana for the Lava Surge. He gets the safety net of his tier 2 tower and pops the health potion. Meanwhile, mid lane, we have a Fissure into a chain reaction stun. Soul Stealer taking pressure, but not enough damage for a kill. It's going to maybe force him to send out a health pot before he gets the bottle delivered, which he's currently 250 gold away from. But Torture needs to be careful because there's a Boots Magnus coming in. He's going to get in range for a Lava Surge here. Will the Luna get the stun off? This is going to be a kill. And the Demon Hand connects. And what a good hero to get your Bloodlust kill on if you're Daunova Brigada than your Soul Stealer, Doze.
That was a very nice hand.
Front hand or backhand?
I would say
backhand.
Okay,
backhand. Backhand's the more disrespectful hand, by the way. But anyway, the Legionnaire. So yeah, we talked about the Legionnaire. By giving up the top lane, this kind of opens up the rotations to mid lane. So at this high level of play, this is what you always expect to see. Now Torture, same thing. He's kind of going offensive here, but all of a sudden he's realizing that he could be the one in trouble as the stun comes out from Aluna, following up the Lava Surge, and the Fissure Wall very well placed there from Masera, blocking off the Soul Stealer. Magnus, he kind of wants to go for this chase, but Torture very wisely picks up the early Marchers. He is able to outrun the Magnus. Torture is the 3rd fastest hero in the game, by the way, Doze, with natural movement speed. He's going to go ahead and deny himself over to the ancient groups there. And Legionnaire TP's out of the Legion jungle. Meanwhile, Drunken Master was fighting off Andromeda and Bensington. There's just action all over the place here in game number 2.
Looks like Daunova Brigada has slight advantage right now, because they have a complete free lane top. But
I love what Engineer's doing here too. He's even manipulating the creep waves in the jungle to kind of net himself extra farm. We're going to see him break the 400 GPM mark here as well. So
3 minutes.
Yeah,
without any kills.
Very farm. He's contesting the Bloodlust Soul Stealer. I mean, the creep farm is almost double though, so have to factor that in. Meanwhile, bottom lane, we have a 2-man Lava Surge on both the Bensington and the Andromeda. The follow-up stunts come in, and now Drunken Master doesn't have the lunge skilled, as he's only level 3. Wouldn't have had... Actually, would have had mana with the Lunar Tier, but they're not going to go for that Bensington second kill there. Daunova's already up 2 games to nothing here, so definitely having a good start to game number 2 now. They have 2 players at around 400 GPM. Bensington jousts in bottom lane, but Andromeda cannot get in range for a stun. Even if he was, I think he would just get the done disjointed by the stagger.
I think Engineer needs to carry top right now. They're gonna haste on Torture.
Oh boy, this could be a very dead Engineer. He's gonna throw out the energy field.
Oh.
Too bad he didn't have mana for the TP. I think he could have went for a TP. He's going for the kill. Legionnaire needs one more hit. He's gonna get it. He makes the best of a bad situation. I do think he is gonna fall here, but the plays are coming in from Puppet Soul. 1 versus 3. Gonna at least make the make them take the time to kill him, and gets the kill on the Legionnaire there. So it is still a very good kill for Team Tim, but they commit a lot of resources as well as a death on their Legionnaire.
So
Faust is down from Bensington. Maybe go on the Andromeda here. This is going to be a dead Andromeda. There's just no way for Bensington to save him now after he used that joust. We have a 4-1 hero kill lead now for our league side.
Same place as Railroad right before he died.
Oh, in the lane there, yeah. And they actually, I don't think they have a ward, right?
No.
Top lane, Behemoth taking heavy pressure from the Engineer. Magma's coming in. There's the taunts are coming out. They know that this is a very dead Behemoth, and there's the smackdown on top from our Engineers. He's kind of recovering back up to 360 GPM after that death.
It's also on 440 though.
Doesn't have any stacks to work with yet, but he's been making his way over to the easy camps, taking them out one by one. He'll look to get himself the bottom room. Currently level 6 with 3 points into hand and soul steal. Legionnaire fighting off the Magmus over here. Magmus just being a complete nuisance for Legionnaire. Torture without any mana, so not really threatening the Magmus. They might look to steal this hard camp stack away as well. Meanwhile, bottom lane we have an initiation. Fissure comes out and Drunken Master staggers away. A lot of action here across the map. We got fighting for neutrals, fighting tri-lane versus 2 in the bottom lane. Soul Stealer's got an invisibility rune. We'll see if he maybe looks to...
They're going on Legionnaire. They got him.
Yep. Legionnaire gonna die. They're gonna steal away some of these neutrals as well. They burn the energy field, but another great kill. Legionnaire is 0 and 2, 150 GPM. So this Legionnaire is not having a good time here early on.
Oh, Saucer is popping the invis and he has one ulti. One in ulti, I mean.
Yep, he spec'd that at level 8. Might look to get a soul burst. Now there's a rev ward down. If he walks into this radius, there it goes though.
Oh my god.
He was just barely out of the rev ward range. If he walked any farther up, they would have saw him. That is so unfortunate for Team Tim, but a great soul burst coming in to pick off the Bensington.
Like, great.
And that is their top farmer.
Yeah.
So he gets slowed down now. The Drunken Master gonna start to pick up a little bit of farm down here with him being dead. Getting closer to 250 GPM. I would like to see Daunova pressure this tier 1 tower top. I think that if they get that tower in the next minute or so, that's going to open up a lot of map space as well as give extra gold over to the supporting cast. But look at Magmus just kind of toying with Legionnaire. He tries to go for the steals here. I think he might have just sacrificed himself. Torture kind of ran over here. He's going to fall. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, the trio of heroes takes out Drunken Master, and there is the tower kill from Engineer, so I like that Engineer did pressure that tower. So Daunova's in a lead here of 4,200 gold and 3,400 experience. That is a pretty large lead for 8 minutes into the game. And we see Soul Stealer maybe trying to work on some stacks here. But first he's got to deal with Andromeda and company. There's the Nightfall, and Soul Stealer, he's going to be melted down here. Just so much lockdown. Remember when I told you I feared for his early game? He's kind of gotten out of that stage, but still has to be careful getting caught. And the stacks being stolen, that is a big resource swing. Puppet Soul gets a kill with Magnus onto the Legionnaire once again, but that resource mark at the top just did a drastic swing. I think it got cut in half.
Yeah, 2k. Almost 2k.
They stole 2 triple stacks and got the kill on Soul Stealer, who was the highest farmer in the game.
And they get another kill bot.
Drunken Master goes down again. There's just too many stuns for him to deal with. As slippery and tanky of a hero as Drunken Master is, there's just... When you have Joust and Fissure, it lines up the Comet stun very easily. Very hard for him to disjoint it. Engineer and Magnus, I think, are thinking about maybe setting up another kill on Legionnaire. They just are constantly hunting this Legionnaire. He even has wards for himself in the jungle here. What's Soul Stealer up to? He's currently in the Hellborn jungle. Is this, what do you think? Oh, he's gonna go Alchemist Bones.
Yeah, I saw I bought the recipe
Oh,
now.
they actually killed the Legionnaire? I mean, they killed the Engineer, sorry, and Legionnaire did end up falling. Did they mess up their stun combo, or was he just too tanky?
I think it was. I think they underestimate the tankiness of Legionnaire. He has no items, but he's still 900 HP.
I feel like did Engineer get caught in a like in the tower with a taunt? Because I saw him get decapitated at the end there, but I feel like that should be very hard for that to happen.
I didn't watch. I was watching that sadly.
So what do you think about Soul Stealer going for Alchemist Bones? I'm trying to figure out the reasoning for that.
I don't know. In my eyes, it seems very weird. You don't need a farming tool on a Soul Stealer, I don't think.
Yeah, typically we see like mana sustain or like just bulking up a mana pool to constantly spam Demon Hands. You just farm naturally so fast with Demon Hands. Benzington's gonna go for the TP, and he will be successful. The stuns were down. He calculated it very well. He avoids death. He's got Nightfall ready to go. He could be anywhere on the map in the next minute or so. Soul Stealer has a haste rune currently in his bottle. And Legionnaire finally getting some breathing room here. He's going to hit level 8 after he kills these stacks.
Moving towards bot lane.
Engineer goes for the spell shard, so he's bulking up on the damage and farming potential. I think he'll keep that level 1 and then maybe go into his next core item. Maybe something like a Blink or a Storm Spirit type of item.
Yeah,
Bottom lane, they're setting up on the Drunken Master. There's the Line Stun trio coming out. And there's just so much burst damage for Drunken Master. It feels like he has just really been the sacrificial lamb for Daunova so far. Top lane, they want to dive this Torture. Magnus is going in with Engineer. They keg him back into the energy field. Benzington, he landed the Nightfall very well to not get silenced by the energy field. And they were able to clean up both of them here. They mass TP 3 people, well, 2 people in the Nightfall. Magnus actually lives, though. He stuns into the trees there. It was a great TP from Magnus.
Stun wouldn't even miss him. Was a great escape by Magnus.
A great escape indeed. So, they traded 1 for 1. How was Torture farming? Relatively well, about a little bit less than the Engineer's GPM, so I guess the trade may be favoring Team Tim by a slight margin.
It's like they're doing very risky plays at the top lane. That's the second time they dive tier 2.
Yeah, they are really trying to force the pressure, maybe give a lot of space over to Soul Stealer and divert some attention off Drunken Master, who hasn't had quite the start he's been hoping for, but he's on 270 GPM. It's not the worst by all means. We got 3 players up here from Daunova. Smoked up Engineer. Magnus is going to run into the Behemoth. This should be a dead Behemoth. Let's see if Team Tim responds here. They're kind of moving over, but they're not that close in the area, so Behemoth just kind of gets caught out. They are maybe turning their attention toward the jungle stacks. That could be why.
Legion got a big item pickup right now. He got a PK.
Oh, wow. 13-minute PK is actually not too shabby with the 4 deaths. He rushes the PK. He's gonna have the taunt available. Currently only a level 1 taunt, so only a 2-second disable.
That peak is gonna be super dangerous. If you can get something, catch someone off guard, that's gonna make a huge difference.
And then set up for the Nightfall as well later on when he gets more points in the taunt.
Running towards, he's running around. Oh, he's gonna catch Magnus here? No, he's not gonna go for it.
I don't think he could solo kill Magnus with no creeps.
I felt like
There's only a
Behemoth-
300 damage decapitate. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
guess
if
you're
he had
right.
team support, definitely could be a kill.
think
But
like
a level 10 Legionnaire with level 2 taunt does not deal the most damage without thin procs.
yeah, I guess you're right.
Soul Stealer goes for Shroud. I feel like he's gone a very greedy route this game. I think he's gonna need Shrunken next. What do you think?
I think so as well.
Fucking behind the tower.
Oh, is he gonna catch Legionnaire forming Asians here?
Oh, that
he's not
would
gonna.
actually be a massive kill. He's gonna maybe spot them out.
Oh.
Maybe he waits for Legionnaire to take them.
Oh, this could be huge. Oh, he's going now. No, why don't you wait?
Oh no. And he mistimed the demon hand too. That is very unfortunate.
Oh, that's so unlucky. I didn't watch.
I would have, yeah, I didn't see the invis timer if it was gonna run out. But man, that feels like you want to wait for the ancients to get low and then go for the ultimate, right?
Yeah.
To steal away all the resources.
That's so unlucky for Inland Hunter.
Yep. I mean, it still does kill the Legionnaire, but they don't get any gold for it. And they would have denied Bensington, what, like 600 gold here? Is he's going to clean them up?
Yeah.
Something like that. So that also allows Bensington to finish his Thunderclaw with
So
relative
TP
safety.
home.
And we see the Thunderclaw picked up on Sir Bensington. He has quietly been farming well. He's 500 GPM, only with the 1 death. Torture has also been quietly kind of split pushing, 400 GPM with the Gnome, similar to last game. We might see him pick up a portal key again. Wouldn't be surprised to see portal key into Shrunken Head. Top lane, Engineer getting caught by Bensington. Bensington and Andromeda might just go for this Magnus. They decide not to chase.
I wonder what Drunk is gonna pick up next item. If he's gonna tank up or he's going some greedy. Feels like he needs to do something. I don't think he can static farm. Like he needs to run around with the team a bit more, I think.
Yeah, he's been very, very quiet this game. Behemoth has a portal key, by the way. I don't think we mentioned that, but he just got it. That's pre-17-minute portal key on 200 GPM, not too shabby.
That's very good. Like they have 2 PKs now already on 2 big guys.
And then the Magnus and counterpart still needs about 1,000, 1,200 gold or so. He's in an offensive position here. Gonna stun out the Andromeda. Here comes the energy field. Bensington jousts in. This is a very good
Nice.
energy field from the Engineer, and they bait out 2 kills. They bring down the legendary streak from Imbuboy. And Drunken Master picks up 1 of those kills, and now he's 300 GPM all of a sudden with the 600 damage. Or 600 gold, sorry.
That was the play we needed from Drunken. Or they needed, sorry.
Yeah. So he goes for a Shaman's Headdress. He's going to just tank up. Engineer
I like it.
just picked up that portal key and made great use of his first blink.
It's like Halborn has so much vision on their side. They have vision top lane, they have vision jungle, they have vision at the bottom. Meanwhile, Legion only has 1 ward on the Kongor and Ancient at their side.
Yep, Soul Stealer, little did he know he was running away from a very low Legionnaire. 1 Demon Head, I think, would have taken him out. But he's almost 600 GPM.
What did
I mean,
Legionnaire
this has
buy?
just been a very quiet game. Oh, probably, if I had to guess, going maybe barbed armor.
Oh, he went shadows. I didn't see him. Sorry.
Okay. Doesn't have too much gold.
Yeah.
Top lane, Magnus and Andrew. I don't know if they
They're-
spotted each other.
Oh, I don't think they did.
Engineer is invis right now. They have a couple mines, but only a couple in the area. Andrew's gonna walk into a couple of them.
Oh, that's
There's a
a
kick
good
stun. They
catch.
take out the Andro right
Oh.
away. Very good energy field coming out. Silence is up 3. Engineer will die. And do they have the damage to bring these heroes down as they're sitting in the energy field? Here comes
Yeah.
Soul Stealer. He misses the Demon Hand. But there is going to be the 3-point strike come out from Drunken, and he picks up a double tap. So they got some key hero kills there. And that was with the Shockwave being used. I think that took out the Engineer.
That engineer field was so good.
Yep.
He
The last
peeked
couple
on top.
energy fields have been beautiful from Puppet
Yeah.
Soul.
It's gonna be an easy tower.
So that's back-to-back deaths on Bensington.
He went Genuro on Societer. I would say that's kind of greedy.
Yeah, he's going very aggressive.
I mean, it's kind of paying off. It's 630 GPM.
He's feeling very confident, it feels like, with this with the Shroud. They're gonna run
He
into
had-
Andromeda here. Andromeda's gonna be sitting duck. And all of a sudden, Drunken's an Ultimate Warrior. This is a tri-lane Drunken Master
Yeah.
who was 2 and 2, or was he 0 and 3? And he's now 4
0
and
and 3
3.
too.
405 GPM. So ever since he got that 600 gold from the Bensington streak, he's just kind of propelled himself.
Yeah, like we said, he was farming quietly bot, but then he rotated and started doing something. He's doing so much right now, Drunken.
So Shockwave's up in 35 seconds. We see the Veiled Rots being used by Team Tim. Maybe they're expecting a Kongor here as they're trying to get aggressive here. Legionnaire's going to run into Soul Stealer. Are they going to have the damage for this guy? They do have the Nightfall, and they will bring him down.
Did Mavis get a PK or?
Oh, Luna! He has the power... No, he does not for 2 seconds.
Yeah, Mavis
Sorry?
got his PK.
Yeah.
I was
think he
wondering
just
where.
picked that up.
Yeah, I was wondering where he got Underground or lost Underground from.
Yeah, so they do get a nice pick off there.
He
Soul Stealer's
can torch.
still 600 plus GPM even with the death. He picked up Whispering Helm. I don't know, Jose. I feel like this is a very, very greedy Soul Stealer build.
Feels like Daunova just told Inaland to, man, build Societer however you want.
Do what you think is best.
Yeah,
Play as
exactly,
greedy
man.
as possible.
I wouldn't say
What's
that's...
happening here? Oh,
Oh.
Luna runs into a
They
triplet
missed
of heroes.
everything.
Deja vu. Oh, not the best deja vu though. Puts him back in a...
But maybe
Bad
they can
position.
get some return kills. They get a
Duncan's
kill on...
going in.
Let's see.
Gets the 3-point strike on the Legionnaire. Legionnaire eats an eruption. He goes down. Keg will be avoided here from Behemoth's portal key. Oh, they actually got the Bensington kill. I missed that.
Yeah, they got him top. And Aluna was just toying with the other guys at Conger.
I
think that-
completely missed that. They killed the Bensington, so that was what the focus was on. So they're just slowly shutting down Umba Boy. He's died a few times in a row, and ever since then he's been sitting at around 450 GPM, kind of stagnant.
But
Engineer just picked up a prism, so he's going for that Storm Spirit.
Yeah.
A very great initiation tool for Engineer to blink on someone and storm them. They can't get their Shunkens off once they get to that point. Magma's going to catch the Andromeda here. Kegstun is going to hit 3 heroes. Not the Bensington, though, as he did use the Joust. And Engineer might be in dead trouble. That was all 5 players from
Those
Team
is not
Tim.
even close to be at that fight. I think that fight was a bit of a miscommunication.
3 for nothing fight as
Yeah.
well.
Still they're 4.4k lead, Daunova. Not the biggest lead at 23 minutes into the game, but still a lead.
I
think-
gotta say, I think this has to be a Shrunken on Soul Stealer. I'm just gonna keep saying Shrunken.
Please.
I'm just gonna keep saying Shrunken Head until he buys one.
If he doesn't buy it now, I'm gonna whisper him.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Legionnaire picks up a Mighty Blade, so I think even he's going for a Shrunken of his own.
Is Torture setting up mid? Or...
He's kind of hiding in the trees here. I don't think he can kill the Drunken. He's in a portal key backwards.
I didn't see Benson on the ulti cooldown, sorry.
Soul Stealer wants to do Kongor. This ward from Andromeda does not show the pit. So as long as he doesn't drag the Kongor out...
Oh, now they see it though.
Oh no. I said as long as they don't drag the Kongor out, and what does he do? He drags the Kongor out 2 seconds later. I think that ward should have spotted Kong.
Isn't that
Nightfall's up in 15 seconds. But nobody is making their way over here, so maybe they are content with giving it up.
What did the Luna snipe? Kongor? Or...
Sure, actually. Drunken picked up the full barrier idol.
I think that's
Gonna
gonna
be a
help him a
nice
lot.
assistance for his team. Yep. You know, I will say, lately we have been seeing, as actually Legionary gonna get caught here by the Magnus Engineer. He's gonna go down. We have been seeing a lot of these more magic-based Soul Stealer builds. This almost feels like we're going back to old school Soul Stealer, with more of like the damage right-click presence. I want to get your take on that. Like, what do you feel like that's still good, like versus the magic kind of caster build that we see nowadays?
I mean, the staff effect on Soul Stealer is amazing. With that fast ultimate, like, I don't know, like, it's very hard for enemy to be able to react to a big ultimate by Soul Stealer. It did so much damage. But I mean, the auto attack build is, I mean, it's not bad. You have the E, that's -6 armor.
Yeah, it hits very hard.
Yeah, it does.
They get the mid-tier 2-tower uncontested. I think Bensington bought something, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Is he going for Geobane, or did he kind of put his item progression on hold and go for a Shrunken himself?
I didn't see what he bought.
I do think he will need one.
Getting catch mid, Legionnaire?
Yep, he's gonna fall here. I think he just died back-to-back times. I think he just respawned and died again.
Leaders were having a very rough game.
5 and 9, not the best score.
He had an early PK, but if
we have the Storm Spirit completed on Engineer, plus another 1700 gold. I think if I know Puppet Soul, he might go for post haste now.
wouldn't surprise me if we went BKB, so we can actually BKB, PK in an ulti, like. And
yeah, actually, that might be the better route to go. Since
I think so.
I feel like he's been kind of grouping up with his team anyway. He's not really been split pushing this game. The BKB would make a lot of sense. And Imboboy did just pick up a Shrunken himself. So he stops at Firebrand for now. I think he definitely needs a Shrunken versus this Engineer Soul Stealer Magnus. Lots of AoE control for him. Now he can Nightfall in with Shrunken on, and he'll look to finish up the Geobane next item.
Did we mention the BKB on Soulstealer? Because finally got it.
I was just... I kind of gave up because we said it so many times, but he finally has it. This is probably the best item he could have in his inventory at this point.
Are they gonna spot the Luna bot? I think... Oh, they're smoking off 3 people at top lane. Oh, they're gonna jump on Magnus.
Soulstealer is going to Shroud up. Here comes the Nightfall from Bensington. Soulstealer hasn't used the Shrunken just yet. They are going to trade Engineer for the Legionnaire. Soulstealer's going to Shrunken and TP out. He did use the Soul Burst. I didn't really notice the Soul Burst damage. I don't know if that
I think he
was really placed that well.
If I think he just wanted to ulti to scare them a bit and then BKB TP out or something, I don't know.
Well, either way, this was a great fight from Team 10. They only lost Legionnaire, who kind of hasn't really been doing that well anyway this game. And they got Engineer and Drunken 2 of the 3 cores from Legion. And Soulstealer, although he is very farmed on 650 GPM, I didn't really feel his presence in that fight.
He kind of missed... He kind of throwed away, ulti away, but... Bans had BKB and no one else were really close to him, so I don't think he could do much.
But what do you think he should go for now? I think maybe some kind of auto attack damage item could make sense.
I'm not sure. Is Geo like... Isn't Geo kinda good?
I feel like Geos doesn't do too much this game.
But
Top lane,
works?
Behemoth
Oh,
getting
top
caught here. He is gonna go down. Will Andromeda TP away? Oh my! The keg stun
Oh.
missed by a frame and a half. I feel like that was so close from Puppet Soul. A blind guess. A blind guess on the keg there.
There's no way. Oh, is he gonna catch him now instead?
Well, he has not much mana on the Torture. But there is Bensington coming over with the Veiled Rot. Look at this. Puppet Soul is right behind him, though, expecting this to kind of happen.
It's gonna be a huge fight. They see Benz?
They see Andrew, and I don't know if they saw Torture. Dust came out from Soulstealer. He missed the Torture. Oh my.
Oh my god, they're walking past
This is everyone toying with each other.
Oh.
Oh, Torture.
Oh no,
he's still in this. Legionnaire is gonna get caught on here. Legionnaire does go down. I mean, this is actually such a crazy interaction between the two teams, just avoiding each other so narrowly. And then Bensington Nightfall's top wants to split push.
I like the placement of rewards from both teams in a straight line in the jungle.
Magnus, did he spot Andrew? I think he did, but there's no team support to go for that kill.
Oh, they're moving towards top. Aluna got a PK.
Can you believe there's still this bottom tier 1 tower 30 minutes in? They're gonna try to bring it down here. Behemoth has Shockwave ready to go if they kind of line up for him. No Nightfall for 60 seconds though. I don't think Team Tim wants to take this fight. And Andromeda's gonna run into Magnus and Luna. Andromeda will die.
Andromeda's having a very rough game. He has no items at all.
Who?
Andromeda.
Andromeda, yeah.
I guess he's playing kind of solo support because I don't think Behemoth buys a lot of wards right now. I think he's trying to make some kind of item progression. Hey, bought an eye.
So Daunova is going for the Kongor still here. There's no vision of this from the side of Team Tim. This should be a dead Kongor. This will be their second Kongor of the game.
Do you think that Soulstealer would go for a symbol here? He went for a Hyper Crown.
Wow.
Oh,
that is not what I would have expected. I think he already has a lot of attack speed.
I mean, I guess it works with the magic penetration with his E, the 2 armor.
Oh yeah, that gives 2 magic armor pen now.
But I don't know, I'm not sure if that's worth it.
I was thinking of like some just raw damage item, but like...
Wait, he sold it again, right? He got 4.5k. I think he sold it.
I don't really think Hyper Crown's that good.
No, I
not for a Soulstealer.
I don't know. I wouldn't be like he can even buy a wingbow, I think.
Is it too late for something like a shield breaker?
I mean, if he gets to eat the tower, or he went for the U.
The Hellborn have destroyed a Legion tower.
I don't know about the shield breaker.
Yeah, maybe like the demonic shield breaker's not needed here. There is also like the Geo Nullfire route, but I don't think Nullfire is a very... It doesn't feel the same, I think, on Soulstealer than it does on some other Agi heroes.
I don't know.
We're just gonna sit here and say, I don't know, and then if he buys something, we're gonna say, we don't like it! We don't like what he chose. And we don't even know when he should go. He goes
still
the Geo
like the
ban.
wingbow. I still really like the wingbow.
Do you think the wingbow coupled with the symbol of rage would be a very good combo for him? I do think he should get a symbol at some point. Maybe now that he has the Geobane, the symbol could be very good. Just bulk up on survivability. He's going to output a lot of damage here on the tower. They're going to swap him in. He disjoints the combat stun. Very good Geobane usage there. Going for the Andrew kill with the Shunkin.
Oh,
Torture's going to go in here. They're going to kick him around with the Drunken Master.
Oh, the Magnus
Magnus
loading
is channeling
ulti.
an eruption here. The energy field catches a couple. Nightfall is going to land in with the Shrunken head on. He's going for the Magma skill. He does bring him down. Meanwhile, Legionnaire and Soul Stealer going at it. There's a buyback here from Puppet Soul on the Engineer. He's going to try to rejoin the parties. He's coming down mid lane. And so far, this fight, I think, was in favor of Daunova. It was a 2 for... Was it 2 for 4? We have 2 buybacks from Hellborn as well into both Legionnaire and Torturer. So a lot of buybacks being used. Here comes the jump on the Soul Stealer. There's the Storm Spirit though from Engineer. Prevents the taunt. Here comes the Joust. Will they be able to bring down the Soul Stealers? Now Benzington is in the fray with no Shrunken. He's going to get down. And he does have a buyback. He's going to use it immediately. Another Storm Spirit on the Drunken Master. This one from the Aluna. And they will break the tower. Now it is just Benzington and Andromeda. And there is no Geos or Shrunken on the Benzington. Will Daunova look to secure themselves the first racks here as there are still 4 players alive? 4 versus 2.
I think they're gonna go back here. Be up now, and they should know he has an ulti.
I respect the Behemoth. I think it's definitely on the table here.
He did pick up the symbol of rage on Soul Stealer, by the way.
Okay, so he's got no buyback currently, sends out the full symbol, but that was a lot of buybacks from Team Tim to hold this melee racks here in the mid lane. They committed 3 buybacks, whereas Daunova only committed the 1 on Soul Stealer. Maybe they want to regroup here and go with the symbol, as they are currently all 5 players versus 3. But they are respawning soon on the remaining 2 casts.
Is barrier.
Barrier is
symbol
used here.
already.
Yep, the symbol is down. He's going to pop the Geobane here. That is going to be extra damage for Behemoth Shockwave if he wants to go in. But they are bringing down the racks here with Soul, so they get swapped in. He pops the Shrunken immediately. He has no Soul Burst for 20 seconds. Energy field is down. Benzington, he gets the Shrunken off, but he is already dead. He has the final buyback here. No Shrunken from Mimbleway for 70 seconds. Behemoth will go down. Doesn't get the Shockwave off as the Storm Spirit lands on Aluna. Engineer did fall. Aluna goes down, drops the eye, and now Benzington gets sent in the air from Drunken Master. We have the second and final buyback from Engineer. He's going to buy the post haste, and all 5 players from Team Tim are dead. Only buyback on the Torture, as it is a quad kill for Soul Stealer. The GGs are called, Doze, and Game 2 goes to Daunova, and we are going to a Game 3 here in the loser bracket finals between Team Tim and Daunova Brigada.